Hey y'all. So I just want to talk about emotions and feelings. These are just my thoughts, my opinions, and my intention behind sharing these type of things is to just bring awareness. That's it. So you could take it or leave it. Our emotions, I've had a few situations that have happened and recently, and it feels good to be in a place where I don't hold on to people's emotions, even if it's so-called something that I did to them. And it's usually with me. It's usually me setting a boundary, because most people don't set boundaries. It's freaking hard to set boundaries. It's hard to say to somebody you love, hey, when you do that, that doesn't sit well with me, so I'd appreciate if you wouldn't do that. Or just whatever the case is, I have really, really hard boundaries for the most part in my personal life. And usually that's what pisses people off, and they're people that I love and care about. But yo, check it. My emotions are my own. If I get upset at something or someone, that is me choosing to put whatever flair and twist I want on it to get me riled up and pumped up to think of that situation in whatever way I choose to. At this point in my life, what I enjoy is that most of the time, even when I am upset, I am still aware enough to know where that's coming from, why that's happening, and not react and do something stupid that I'm going to regret later. So that's the one good thing about practicing mindfulness. And also, everything goes back to self-love. Everything. If how someone said something or someone doing something to you, even if you choose to leave that person alone, you do not need to internalize that situation as if you are the scum of the earth. And if you choose to take it in a negative way or a sad way, me as the person that supposedly did it to you, it is not my job to coddle to that. It is my job to worry about myself. If you want to come and talk and have a conversation, that is one thing. But I feel like people need to get out of the idea of thinking, and I was one of these people. So please know, there is no judgment in this. This is all about awareness and trying to educate. And this is just my thoughts and opinions. I used to think this too, like, you made me feel that way. You were rude, so you made me feel that way. No, I made myself feel that way. The way that I took the tone in that person's voice, I internalized it and said, I'm a loser. I'm a piece of shit. He doesn't like me. I'm talking about my dad. That was my number one, trauma. I was like, if he wants to be grumpy, and mind you, my dad is my number one, wouldn't trade him for the world. We were fine. There was no harboring of anything. I'm just saying that was a huge part of my life up until my 30s, and I'm going to be 42 because I internalized the shit out of that man's. That is his. If he wants to be what appears to be moody 24 hours a day, that's on him. That's on him. That has nothing to do with me. And I allowed the feeling that it made me feel. It was my fault. So I'm a scum. I'm a piece of shit. And I carried that shit for 30-something years. It is not anyone else's job to fix your feelings or your emotions. Even if the person was an asshole and they meant to be an asshole, it is still your job to love on you, go within, and baby the hell out of you to figure out what the fuck is going on. It is not anybody else's job to cater to your emotions. And feelings are going to happen. It is okay. It is okay for feelings to happen. You can have all of the feelings under the rainbow. It is fine. It is about not taking those emotions and doing something to yourself, emotionally, conflicting, physically to someone else. That is what is not okay. I think that's about it. I do not own anyone's emotions. Okay? Maybe a little bit my husband. I'll bend for him. But other than that, go within, baby. Self-love. Instead of getting mad at somebody for how they talk to you, Go back to self-love. 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 It's a beautiful thing. All right, I'm done.